Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Patrick Berkson, Surface-Subsurface Program Manager at Fuse Integration. I'm excited to walk you through our latest innovation, Bedlam, or Back-End Data Lake and Microservices, and how it's poised to transform data interoperability across battle management aids. At Fuse Integration, we're not just technologists, we're warfighter-focused engineers, developers, and veterans. I've spent my career working at the intersection of mission need and technical capability, and today, I'm proud to represent a team that's building tools to make our Navy and military stronger, smarter, and more connected. Bedlam is our answer to a persistent challenge in defense software. How do we make data reusable, interoperable, and developer-friendly across a distributed cloud environment? Bedlam is more than an architecture. It's a philosophy of modularity, scalability, and standardization, built for the fleet and built for the future. Fuse Integration is a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business based in San Diego, with a team of about 100 people, 40% of whom are veterans. We've been recognized as one of San Diego's fastest-growing companies by the San Diego Business Journal 3 years running. We are warfighter-focused, and our mission is simple: deliver communications, networking, and computing solutions built for the warfighter. Our facility includes a full-scale production and test lab, plus a secret compartment for classified work. We've successfully transitioned multiple SBIR efforts, including T3, Tactical Technologies Toolset for Remote TDL Monitoring, and CORE, a small swap computing and networking solution that is a program of record and fielded on E2Ds. Battle management aids often query the same data, but each in its own way. This leads to redundant storage, different formats, and poor interoperability. To solve this, we need a flexible, adaptable data standardization scheme that supports diverse use cases while increasing data interchangeability. NavAir has called for a distributed cloud solution within a U.S. government DevSecOps environment, built to meet real fleet needs. Our solution addresses the difficulty of enforcing a new data standard and enabling the U.S. government to make more efficient and easy-to-use systems of systems, while making developers' lives easier and the development process cheaper and faster. Traditionally developed monolithic applications are large, brittle, and difficult to update, and scale and adapt poorly to a cloud environment. Microservice-based applications offer theoretically infinite scaling, and modular components means that each component can be individually updated and maintained with little impact to the rest of the application, and function very well in a cloud environment. There is a lot of common data shared across applications, and in theory, a single microservice should be able to ingest or distribute data across multiple applications. The challenge with this is standardization. In practice, every developer wants to do things their own way. Creating a standard simply risks adding to the variety of disparate, incompatible data forms. The solution is to make things easier for developers, which will encourage the use of our services and standards. Our answer is Bedlam Workshop, a GUI-based development environment that simplifies the creation of containerized applications in distributed cloud environments. Think of it like PayPal for developers. Online banking existed before PayPal, but PayPal made it easy, and thus commanded the marketplace. Bedlam Workshop does the same for microservice-based architecture and applications. Currently, creating a distributed containerized application requires a lot of training and trial and error using Kubernetes or a similar container orchestrator, and still leaves a lot of room for configuration errors. Bedlam Workshop simplifies this process, adding error detection and enabling operation in cloud environments. Applications created in the Bedlam Workshop will comply with Bedlam architecture, so data ingested and extracted using Bedlam microservices will be shareable on a data lake and with other Bedlam-based applications. Bedlam Workshop also includes a library of pre-built common microservices tailored to DoD needs such as IRC chat, PKI authentication, inter-service user authorization, and more. During Phase 1, we demonstrated the basic Bedlam architecture, understanding microservice and distributed operations. In Phase 2, we identified the pain points of creating a data standard and identified that containerized applications required a lot of specialized training to develop compared to monolithic applications, and even more in a cloud environment. This led to the creation of Bedlam Workshop, which we'll demo in October as a minimum viable product. The first feature simplifies containerized applications development easy, something that's currently difficult to do, especially in a cloud environment, saving development and training time and money. Utilizing Bedlam Workshop's pre-approved microservices also save both time and money by streamlining development efforts and minimizing redundant data storage within limited capacity environments across applications. Applications created with Bedlam Workshop or using Bedlam Workshop to add specific microservice functionality will be Bedlam compatible, meaning data ingested and exposed can be shared across applications, while maintaining cybersecurity and intellectual property requirements. Bedlam data standardization will also enable data offload into a cloud data lake, which developers can then leverage themselves for easy data interoperability for common data items. We're actively seeking use cases to expand this proof of concept to more robust use cases where there is a need for data shareability and modular configuration. One example, NIWC Pacific released a video earlier this year called Sea Strike, where operators swapped a network-enabled weapons warhead. Bedlam Workshop will be cloud-hosted initially in an IL4 unclassified U.S. government cloud for easy access from licensed developers. Eventual data lakes for sharing data through Bedlam service architecture will be available on both IL4 and IL6, unclassified and secret clouds. The goal is for Bedlam and the Bedlam Workshop to provide the glue needed for inter-application operation and data sharing, breaking down silos between applications, warfare domains, and services, while preserving cybersecurity and intellectual property standards to enable the systems of systems our modern military desperately needs. If you'd like to learn more, please speak with me, Patrick Berkson, the Surface Subsurface Program Manager. You can also reach out to our Director of Growth and Capture, Rebecca Unetic, or our Director of Engineering and Technology, Alan McAfee. We are located in San Diego in the Claremont Mesa area if you'd like to visit us in person as well. Thank you for your time, and I'm looking forward to working with future partners who share our mission, building a stronger, smarter, and more connected Navy and military. Let's build the future, together.